It is time! It is time! It is time to build a village. Bang! It is time to build a village. Oh, yes. Ooh. So, let me just finish the posting. Posting here, posting there. Posting everywhere. What? Okay, I'm ready. So I got distracted by stupid video. Okay, are we ready or not? Let me see. Here. It is okay. Yeah. Hello, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another stream of Plain Shit, where we develop our game and make it better every day. Why not? Yes, exactly. So the good news is that I did a pass, which at the end was not insanely complex, right? I did a pass and I basically updated the maps so that now they have all the same layers. I briefly discussed also with Zwei and with Tua, which are two other developers that were helping me a few years ago, because I think that they have worked on this, right? And I asked them, hey, do you remember that we had, extra layers and such? Now they were not fully remembering, but I think that they said that, yeah, most likely we moved from one terrain system to a different terrain system, and when we did that, some of the files were duplicated, and probably we forgot to update this list of layers, right? And they don't remember the rock or the soil layers, and they said that, yeah, they should probably are leftovers, right? So this is what I did. So I removed it from everywhere. So now that we have that, right, in theory we could do two things. I mean, we make the Diaboli village anyway, but one other idea could be also that we may retry, right? We may retry, but maybe I do it offline to convert our world to the new system, right? To world partition. And see if that works. Because you remember the last time we did it, and it's very easy to see because it's just a matter of going here, right? And then going here, and then searching HLOD, right? This was 2 weeks ago. Wow, only 2 weeks ago? Wow, it looks like 10 years. So if you look at this video, in theory, but in practice doesn't work. Fine. Okay, no. We did a conversion, right? We did a conversion. And the result of the conversion was... No, here we were already after, I guess. Yes, here it is. The result of the conversion, as you can see, was a complete mess up of our layers, right? So there were layers that were becoming completely black. Other layers, they were really missing missing shadows, or missing, let's say, the transition, transition between different textures. And so pretty much, you know, it was a total failure. I mean, it basically destroyed everything. And yeah, as I was painting something, the layer was destroying itself even more, right? You see? So we tried that, but it was really impossible, right? But now I think that with the new system, I mean, with the fix that I did, potentially that does not happen anymore. And so we could try again. I think I will try offline. Hello, Dotted Fish. Yeah, it was a cool stream. Sorry that I missed it later parts, but it came down a little heavy. So the progress on the map issue likely clears the blocker to work partition. Yeah, hopefully yes. Hopefully yes. I did it. I mean, that's my guess, right? That's my guess. That's my guess. Oh, wait, I forgot. I forgot to activate this thing. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. I have to do one thing quickly. I have to activate this thing. I also have to change the music. And also have to change the music. Okay. Beep. Beep. Okay. Okay, let's switch the scene, let's switch the music, and let's jump into the thing. Yeah, I think it's probably resolving the partitioning, or at least it will really minimize the damage. Maybe I can try. We can try to ship with that and see how it works, right? But okay. So now I completely forgot. No, I didn't, because we even have a picture, right? We even have a picture. So the problem is that we rolled back the changes because everything was destroying itself, if you remember, right? And so I rolled back the changes. So at the moment we do not have that location anymore. So let me load in, for example, all the 6. I don't know if it was a 6 or it was a 5, but it's one of the two. I think it should be close to here. The Cormia, yeah, exactly. And the Cormia placeholder, right? Yes. The Cormia placeholder. Cormia placeholder. Right. So we said that this village will be this village will be, yeah, there was this yeah, exactly, there was this lake, and we said that you could reach it this way or the other way, right? And here yesterday we did some changes, significant changes, but unfortunately then we said we cannot do it because the landscape was all wrong, right? It was all wrong and broken. Oh wow, yeah, it's really wrong and broken as well. Okay, this one is 6-2, so I think we don't need these ones. We will unload them. So if this is 6-2, I need 5-2. Hello, Thomas. Hey, welcome back. What are we cooking? We're cooking pasta. No. We're cooking... we are trying to add this village that finally we have all the pieces. And hopefully, since I have all the pieces now, I should be able to add this village, right? And if you want to do something, you should start to think to the NPC for the village. So who will populate this village, right? Okay, let me see. Wait, we have a bit of a situation here. I see. So we also need now we need this wall block. We also need this one. This one is 5-3. Yeah, this one is 5-3. Ah, yes, I remember we said that at this junction, right? This junction could be an entrance to the city. And we said, oh, we have to move 1,000,000 trees. Yes, we do have to move. And we will have to cut down so many trees here, like 1,000,000. And we said, here is bad because it looks, yeah, okay. Let me redo exactly what I did the other day. And hopefully now it will not crash anymore. So we basically improved a bit the this mountain, which actually looks pretty bad. Because everything that is flat and not very organic looks bad to our eyes for whatever reason, but that's what it is. So yeah, I wanted to keep this mountain. Fairly evident. And there can still be places where you can walk, right? So it doesn't mean that it has to be a vertical mountain, but I would like to create, yeah, like a block like this. And then the idea originally was to have the city here, but I think it's not enough. It's not enough space. We need way more space. So we will have it up there. So I don't know, maybe here we can have a small village or small something, right? But not our main village city. Okay. And here there was the problem with the trees. Here there is the problem of the trees. So these trees are not connected to the landscape. That happens sometimes, and I mean I can fix it, but not now, okay? Because anyway, all these trees we will have to change anyway. So in theory, I could even hide them, right? Yeah, I think it's a better idea if I just hide all the trees and we completely ignore them, right? So we have a better view of the. So basically, this is the lake, right? And there will be a road that comes here, and the city pretty much will be, and the road can come up to here. And then the city will be all this place, right? All this place. So we can hide also the trees in this other sector. Yeah, we are across two sectors. I think it's a bit annoying to have a road that goes up, but I don't think we have much choice, so we will have a road. We will have a road going up. I think I will destroy this. I will destroy this mountain, and we will have a road coming up here. And I can increase the mountain here so that the city is kind of protected, right? I think I want the city to feel protected. So I will try to create a mountain range here. that is protecting the city. Now we will have to terraform it better because we want more space for the, but now at the moment we are doing just the macro geology, right? Very, very high level. Just the macro groups, right? So our road is where? Our road is there. Okay. Our road is there. I think this mountain will be probably bigger here. Probably bigger. Now, one thing that annoys players is that they have to walk like all around a big mountain range, right? And I understand that. So I think we will create probably another end. Yeah, like from here you can just go up and drop down, right? So we will not block this. I think we may create another path, right? It goes like probably from here down, right? I think it would make sense so that there are multiple roads coming in, right? So that you don't have to find your way exactly. So we may do this. We may have another kind of entrance right here. And our city will be in this space. Now we have a lot of space. This is even too much, right? But we will see. Okay, so this will be the entrance. This is the road coming up, and I think we need to go flat. We need to go a bit flat here, otherwise it would be hard to have a city. But it doesn't have to be all flat. It can be, but the height should not be dramatically different. Otherwise. And we can have a road going that direction because that is where we reconnect, right, with the lake. So there will be a road here. I don't think you should go up too much because we are already fairly high here. So I think I will do it super large. I will do it like this, boys. Just going to create a completely different geography here. We can keep this mountain if we want, right? This can be a landmark of some kind. So we can even make it. We can even make it taller, right? Now, not exactly like that, but. Right, so there can be a kind of a mountain landmark here. I still want you to walk pretty much everywhere in the world, right? So if we can create paths also on top of this mountain, I think would be anyway nice, so that you have a way in when you walk here. So you see there is a bit of a path, right? It's not a perfect path and can be improved, but there is a bit of a path here, so you can walk on top of this mountain, right? Going here, and then there, and then here you have the actual mountain. Okay, but apart from that mountain, right? I think that here we should be fairly flat. I don't know how much. Hello, who joined? Hello, Camu. Hello, thank you for the follow and welcome. We are working on a city or a village. I don't know yet the size. I think we can make it fairly big actually. I think this can become. So the only thing I want a road, right? It goes from there to here. So I think we can use this path. I think this path is pretty good. You can go a bit up the mountain. I think it's not a problem. I can, you know, make a... I mean, you can go up a bit and then go down again. And then we can have another mountain here maybe. So like it's a mountain pass, right? I think that's fine. So we can... we can rise here. Right? So it can be a mountain pass like this, which I think is good. Oh, by the way, today I saw a video with AI creating blueprints. I mean, it was limited and it was a bit guided, right? But at the same time was kind of amazing in its own way. Hello, Kemu. You are Thomas from YouTube. Okay. Just to confuse me more, right? You guys have one name in YouTube, one name on Twitch, a different name in Discord. And obviously another name in game, another name in game, right? So that it's impossible for me to actually understand who you are, but it's fine. Okay, so here we have this mountain pass. That goes here. I think it's fairly far away, but it's okay. So we have a road coming in. This is a road. Now you're seeing it without trees, right? Without trees, it looks extremely stupid. But with trees, it would look much nicer. So I think we can fine tune. We can start to fine tune a bit. I don't know if it's the time already, but we can. You can fine tune a bit. Never make a road straight. It doesn't look nice. Never do that. You say, well, but a straight road is more handy. Yeah, true, but it doesn't look nice. So you cannot. I'm just terraforming quickly here, but just to give him a kind of a bit of a shape, right? And then we will decide how to do it. Okay. The problem here is the level, right? It's a bit it's kind of high, so probably we have to rise things a bit. I think like this is more reasonable. Okay. Where is the lake? Okay, we can paint the road so that we have an indication, right? The road usually is like 400, 500, 600 in terms of sides, right? Now here we are close to a lake, so maybe you can start from the pier here. Right? So this will be a kind of a road. And then he has to go there. Okay. Okay, so this will be our road. It's a bit too straight, but we're gonna make it non-straight here. Okay, and here we have a bit of a mountain pass. Now I have to decide how much we want to do it swinging left and right, but we need a bit of that. So we need a bit of swinging. We will fix the road later on. The moment we are going very rough, just to create the shapes and. Hello, Hula. Don't make it too flat. Some mountain near the village can be good. They are Diaboli, by the way. Okay. I can. Yeah, we have mountains anyway. Yeah, there are mountains. So this will be really a mountain pass. So I think here will be a bit harder to go up, but I mean we are not playing Death Stranding, but the point is there would be a bit of mountain thingy. Okay, so our road will continue here. Our road will continue here. We become quite small in this part. We become quite small. We'll go up a lot. And then it will appear again. Where? Here. Will appear again here. And here we are going in, right? We're going straight in. Okay. And it is another entrance to our village. Now we can fix it. It's a bit broken, obviously, at the moment. Cannot be all flat like that, so we have to make some variations. Like this side is flat, the other side is not. Right? So it looks a bit more interesting. There may be something here. There may be a block of rocks. Right? We are not looking at the trees. The trees will have to be redone completely. Well, I mean, we have to move. We can move them in chunks anyway, so it's fairly easy. Here we can have this mountain, I think, go way more next to the road, right? Like this. So you have this mountain really next to you when you're walking, right? At least on that side. On this side, I think it can be also a bit higher here. But yeah, but not symmetrical, because symmetrical in this case is bad. Okay. Okay, so this is our mountain path, right? Going up from the lake, right? I think it looks decent. Yeah, we have to fix a bit things here, but you need some variations, but we will we'll create these variations. Okay, it goes down a bit too strongly, but it's fine. I can justify with a small mountain, small hill or something. Okay, I think it's good. Let's go. So this road is okay. We go here, 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 we go here. Now here is a bit broken. It is a bit broken, so we fix it. Okay. So the road goes there. There is the road, and then it turns left. I'm not super happy about. I mean, here is a bit too straight, but no, it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so now, now here we have just to rotate a bit to the left and then to the right, and here is our entrance to the city. The secondary entrance, because the main one we have it on the other side. But I wanted to do this part because I want to understand the overall space, right? And the overall scenery that we have around the city, right? Yeah, we will fix it. We will fix it better later on with the smooth, right? Fine. Yeah, all this part is has to be smoothed like significantly, but fine. Okay. Then there is this hill. I don't know exactly how we will use it. I don't know if should be here already. So where is the real entrance? The real entrance is here. Okay, the real entrance is here. And the road coming from the lake is there. So it's not too far. I think it's reasonable. So now we have to draw the main road, right? The main road. I think it should be both sides because anyway it's a large city. I think it needs yeah, I think it needs a road, right? I mean this road needs to go up as well from this side. If you want you can put a tree in the middle, and this road also comes this way, right? And maybe in the middle that we don't care, we can have something. I don't know what yet, but we may have something there, right? We may have, no, like this is shit. No, that I don't want. Maybe just some trees, right? We will put just some trees. Right? Okay. Okay, so here we go. I will decide what to do here. I don't know. At the moment I don't know what to do. But I'm pretty convinced that this should be somehow connected, right? So yeah. So there is a road coming from this way. And there is a road coming from this way, right? So whatever direction you are coming from, you basically see the road. Can be a bit larger here where we are connecting. I'm not going too strong with the road because anyway, when you are on the ground, you see it way more, right? When you are here, you see how much you see it. While maybe from the top, it seems that it's less evident, but if you walk on it, it's it's very easy to see. Now, will not be super easy to join these two different roads. We will have, we will need a kind of a bit of a landmark. But yeah, we will need here something, right? We will put some trees and that's it. Okay, so here we go up. Here we go up. And maybe here we do a bit of variations. Just because this is a bit too straight. Okay. Do a bit of variations. And here we go with the road. Let me just see. Wow, here we need a lot of signs, because when you arrive here, you don't know where you're going. I think we need one sign here that is telling you where do you go left, where do you go right, and where do you go straight, because it is like the junction of the eternal indecision. People will not know where to go. Okay, so here the road. Here the road becomes this, and we enter our city. There's still a lot of, still very vertical, bro. Yeah, we have to go more to the left, because I mean we have to go more to the right and then to the left, because it is a bit too vertical actually. And I think it looks bad. If you have to go with horses, if you have to go with horses or with a cart, I mean that would be impossible. I mean that would be too hard, right? So I think we have to go a bit deeper to the right, right? So that the slope, so we cut the slope, and then we go a bit deeper to the left. So we cut the slope again, and then we go finally up, right? And we have to cut this slope significantly because it's too high. This mountain I think is a bit too, well, I don't know. On one side is okay, and the other side, I mean the entrance is very well protected this way. But I'm thinking if it's not too much, right? Yeah, so I have to delete the road here. Right, and the road goes, so now you see that the amount of verticality is less, the slope is better. Now maybe it's even too little now. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, can do that. Okay, like this is good. So it's a fairly slow, slope. Yeah, we have problems everywhere, but with this, with that, but we will fix it one day. Okay, that's already better. Yeah, there's a bit of a fine tuning, right? We will, I will do it. But at the moment it's fine. Okay, so the road continues, right? Continues here. And the road is reaching the top. And the road is reaching the top. Now this ledge on the left, we can probably just ease it a bit. And our road goes up. I don't want it to. I don't want to look that it looks like a tunnel, right? So I'm trying to destroy the rocks on the left and the right to avoid the kind of a canyon feeling. Okay, and here, right, now we are in the place where we want the city to be, right? I think the complexity will be to decide if the city has walls or not. I mean, this city is fairly close to the wall of the cave, right? And that's and there is a dangerous place, right? There is a dangerous place. So I think that if they don't have a wall on this side, they may have it on that side, right? Or anyway, they want to be protected somehow. I think they want, yes. I think they want to be somehow protected. I didn't listen to the podcast, Ul. I didn't have the time, but I will. I will. Maybe remind me, but I didn't listen to the podcast. No, I didn't. Okay, I think here we are. I don't know what is this. I think it was a misclick. So usually medieval cities have quarters, right? And there may be a high quarter and a more of a low quarter. Now, my feeling, so if you look at this area, right? This is the area that we have pretty much. Well, we can extend all that if we want. We can extend all that if we want. But at the beginning, I think if we keep it in this round here, I think it's good, right? Yeah, the lack of a river is a real problem, but I'm thinking if I should just add it or not, but I'm not so keen on adding a river now. I'm not so inspired to add a river. Now we need to decide how flat, right? How flat. Usually if you have a city, it should be kind of flat, but it can be different layers, but there should be one layer that is kind of flat. Otherwise it's hard to place the houses, right? I mean, it's very hard to, yeah, so I think I will start with a super flat, and then we will see what to do, right? But at least all this block, right, should be flat. Now, one problem is, do we want to have the floor as a geometry, or do we want to have the floor as a landscape? Because if we have it as a landscape, we don't really have a city pavement. Texture, right? Connected to the landscape layer. So I think we need now. Making all the walkways will be kind of annoying, but I think that I mean, let's see how it looks, okay? But anyway, this is the area where we start to place some houses, right? We play houses here. Maybe we create a second layer You maybe create a small ramp kind of thing, right? It goes up, and here we have a second layer, a second quarter, let's say, of the city, right? And this will be flat again, right? This will be all flat again, right? And then we need to think about the wall, if there is a wall or not. And we have to think about the pavement, right? If you want to pay, I think in every city that we have a pavement, right? So we have it in Oja, we have it in Gug, yeah, but we have at least the main roads. Yeah, that would be that is probably another asset that we have. Okay, so this will be the first area. Now, how many houses are fitting here? That's a good question. Let me save all. Let me save all, and let me try to understand in which sector we are. Okay, this is pretty good because basically all this part is a single sector. You see this line, you see these white lines? These white lines are the, I mean, roughly they are the sectors, right? So here we are inside a single sector, which is cool. So I don't have to, and let me just understand which sector is this. It's probably 6-2. No, it's not 6-2. It's 6-3. It's not 6-3. Then it's 5-3. No, then it's 5-2. It's 5-2. Okay, this sector is 5-2. I think would be reasonable to rename it. I don't remember how to rename a level without messing up. But I think it's very easy. I think we just have to, I think we can just rename it from here. If I want to rename it, no, I have to rename it from, no, I cannot rename it from here. I have to rename it from the actual file. Yeah, I have to rename it from the actual file. Uh-oh, there is a leftover of hload stuff. We can delete actually, no? Hopefully. Okay, I saved everything, right? So I can unload. So do we call it Biramnia or how do we call it? No, fuck. I think we call it Biramnia and GG. We call it Biramnia and that's it. It's 5-2, huh? It's 5-2, okay. 05Y02. You call it Biramnia. So Biramnia is the first settlement, like I said the other day, right? Is the first settlement, which in theory should be here. But we don't have this part at the moment. It's very, very far from where the players are today. And it's very far from everything else, right? While if we put it here, I think it's very well centered between the Klyros city. So this is the city of the people with wings, right? This is the city of the people made of stone, and there is the city of the humans, right? And it is the city of the cat people. How do you do a cat people? Like this. Right? So I think it is a good location. I think it's a good location. Is close to that. It's close to this. It's close to this. There is still enough space in between, right? It's not that small, right? So between here and there, I think we have probably 4 or 5 kilometers, right? You mentioned you want to make a second settlement because it likes, yeah, exactly. But that's the, you know, that's the problem. Or we say that this one is a new city, is not the first settlement, is the second settlement. But then we have to give it another name, right? Then we have to give it another name, and if we start to think about the name, we will never finish it. Because so when they settle, what is it? Yeah, when they settle is 348 after Iliacum, right? After the creation of the world, basically. The Diaboli settle at the edge of the Great Forest in Sector H of the first level. Sector H is this. It's basically a piece that starts here, okay? This is sector A and this is sector B, pretty much, right? Just and then it goes all the way around and then it finishes in sector H, which is here. Okay, but okay, apart from this, let me remove a bit of weird. The interaction with the Dermorians was much easier than the other. Yeah, so the other important point, right, is that the Diaboli and the Dermorian were close enough and they started to interact and they actually created a crossbreed, right, which is the Innon race, right? So they immediately liked each other and they made babies, right? And so this is why, you know, this is why the first city in theory should be here, right? It should really be close to the forest. Now the problem is that our city of the elves, right? Our city of the elves is actually, how do I make an elven? Well, I don't know. Is this an elven ear? I don't know. Doesn't really look like, but anyway. Doesn't really look like an elven ear in any possible way. Anyway. So in theory we placed, right, the Raurim tree and the city, we placed it here, right? So this is a giant tree. Right, it is the giant tree with Raurim, right? And so in theory, Raurim is also a second settlement, right? A second location, because the original location is Quintarion, which is another city of the elves, right? It was created at the beginning. So yeah, so I think I cannot make this one the first settlement. I don't think I can. It's too disruptive of the story. And maybe the original city we will never go there, right? I mean, hopefully we will, but yeah. So okay, so it cannot be Biramnia. It cannot be. Okay, pity, because it was an easy. A new small village was founded in level 1 sector H named Listarindel, from the name of the Riva Mother. Maybe we can have this one then. Listarindel, whatever you pronounce this in English. Maybe we can call it this way. We can change the story to say that we can change the story to say that they expanded a bit more. I mean, they started to investigate, right? They started to investigate the land, so they went this direction, this direction. Maybe they also found the Emerald Lake. This is the Emerald Lake, right? And Emerald Lake. And maybe they founded a small village here, right? The fact that actually the name is taken from the mother name of the first Innon, I think that's pretty cool, because in the city there could be you know, some monuments describing the friendship between the Diaboli and the Dermorian. There can be some commemorative plaques or whatever. That can be, you know, there can be a bit of a contamination of the culture with the Dermorians, right? Okay. I think I'm trying to convince myself, but I think I convinced myself. So okay, we call it this way. Let me just do a brief search. Usually I do this on the internet. Oh, you know, our page comes up first. Fantastic. Seeking guidance. What is this? Oh my god, the background is insane. Ah, is a quest. Is a quest. There is a quest where bro, why this website is so bad? It's unreadable. So Fallen says legends say that they are made of the finest metal and adorned with precious stones. Some even made of crystal. Long after the battle in the Inun city, ouch, this needs to be changed. In the Diaboli city of Listarindel, a temple was built to hold them. Ah, so the weapons are in Listarindel. I should find them and made an interruption. The temple was destroyed in fire around 510. The temple was destroyed by fire in 510. Pretty influential del Morian. Ah, this was when the mass started. Yeah, it's okay. It can be destroyed in 510. I think it's okay. Yeah, so this city is actually mentioned in one of the quests. It's fantastic that Google can find stuff, right? For us. Is there anything else in the world called like that? No. Wow. These are all the results of Google for this word. That's insane. Usually I get at least one or two, you know, fantasy characters, one or two DeviantArt pages, but this name is pretty much unique. Okay, so we will call it that way. So I will rename this file. I will rename this file Listarindel 0502, okay? Boom. Let's see what happens. Wow, he's doing a lot of stuff. You did a lot of stuff, my boys. Okay. Now the sector stays as it was, right? Oh wow, we have like the majority of the vegetation completely off. cannot select all, unfortunately. But it's fairly easy, you know. It's fairly easy. You go lasso. You select. You select every. Why the trees are not here? Ah, that's probably the reason why they are disconnected. In this landscape, these trees are not. It's very strange, though. There is kind of another problem, though. Huh? But I don't want to solve it now. I don't want to solve it now. No, the problem is if we cannot select with a lasso, this will become a mess. Huh? Why selecting like this? Can I control? No. What is it? B? No, there was a way to select. Wasn't B? Oh no, Control Alt. But it's not selecting now. Because the idea would be to select them all and then to move them. But why the? No, there is definitely an issue, huh? Because you see that I don't even have the. I don't even have. I don't know what is happening. It's like crazily selecting them. I don't understand what is happening. I think that this forest may belong to another level, actually. But if it's not loaded, it cannot be here, right? There seems to be a problem with this. We can regenerate it if we want. Let me see if we have. But I don't know what is going on. I cannot select. It's a bit strange. Let me do this 1 second. Let me reopen. Let me close everything. Let me close and reopen because I think after the rename is confused. Right? I think the Unreal Engine is confused. Let me reload properly the main level and let me reload properly this level here so that we are clean. Okay, now at least I can select this, which is a good news. It seems that we have actually two foliage actors in the same level, which is not a great idea. No, this one is coming from somewhere else. It's not coming from us. I think that's the one, right? Yeah, that's the one. Okay. So this is the actor associated to this level. Now this level is a bit of a stupid level because it doesn't even have a directory, right? So I think we're going to create it. And we will call it Listarindel X05Y02. So this will be the container for our and this one we will move it here and Also this nav mesh, we will move it there. Okay, I don't know if we have this brush. I remember this brush. This brush. This brush was oh my god. Was a leftover of something that we had to delete or what? The brush. I remember the brush. I didn't mention it. I don't remember. I don't remember, but I think we deleted those brushes. Because these brushes were created with the migration from 4 to 5 erroneously. So this is probably something that we have to delete. It is an AMD forest. I'm trying to group everything into the same folder so that this level becomes the real level, because at the moment it was not, right? It was just a bunch of now this foliage actor, I don't understand what is it, but our foliage actor is this guy, right? So now, yeah, so now I have a big issue, but that basically all of this, or the majority of this, should go away from this road, otherwise. So let me see if now we can select it, because if we cannot select it, we cannot. Now yes. Okay, good. We are in good shape then. Okay, fantastic. Yes, now he sees it connected. Okay, perfect. So now if I take my lasso thingy, right, and I take, for example, I take all of this, and all of this, and I move it completely somewhere else, because anyway we don't need it there, right? We can move it because here we will have the city, right? So cannot be, yeah, so we move it whatever. For now we can move it here, right? And boom, we reconnect it to the ground, right? And then I would say that we probably take a giant brush. We take everything that is left and we just reconnect it. So let's go up and boom. Why? This is not good. Why I didn't connect all of this? Because it's too high? Or what? No! I cannot select them anymore. No! Why? No! Why I cannot select this shit? Because they're all invalid. Okay, so let me do this then. Let me do this. Select all the invalid. It's all of them, bro. No, like this it doesn't work, eh? Oh, shit. Okay, let me try to select one. Why I cannot? Because I'm too far away. It doesn't stick to the ground. And now it does. I think I went too high, boys. I went too high, and now I cannot select them. Can I select them this way? No, I cannot. Cannot select them with the lasso, because the lasso is working on the terrain. No! Do I have to select them manually? I mean, I can select invalid, but you see that it's selecting everything as invalid. I don't understand why. It's thinking that all of this is invalid. I don't get why. Now, wait. Now, Okay, we did it in 2 steps. We selected the first block of invalid. And now it goes down. Okay. Solved. I think it's solved. Okay, now we have only this block as invalid. Okay, I think there is too much vegetation. I don't even know why there is that much. So let me just move all of this somewhere else. I mean, it really looks like the Elven Forest, right? It's too much. Boom. Boom. Okay, at the moment I don't care, right, about that. I just care that my trees are standing on the ground and not flying. Like, for example, all this group also, I think, is in a completely stupid position, right? So we will probably remove them all. They are on top of a mountain and it makes no sense that they are there. So we will move it. What? What do you mean? Yeah. We can put them anywhere. At this moment is not relevant. We will have to anyway redo the work here. So we can put them like here. Right? There seems to be something invalid somewhere else, because when I select invalid, there is probably something below ground or something. Yeah, this guy. The single guy. There was a single tree. Now, at the end, if you learn how to use it, is good. It is also one of the reasons why I'm trying always to stay up to date with the new releases, because sometimes you find yourself, oh, there are more trees below ground. You find yourself with all tools and things start to break, right? While here we have the latest, right? So, well, yeah, I mean, nearly latest. Okay, so we get rid of these trees, right? Invalid. Okay. Okay. Okay, we can start to place houses. I know it's taking time, but we had to create, you know, the environment for it. So where is our entrance now? I'm completely lost. Here, eh? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think these trees are really too many. And we have some flying. We have some flying stuff. Yeah, we will have to fix that. I don't know why this is not listed as invalid. Maybe because I don't have it selected. Probably. Let me try. If I select, for example, only this one and I select invalid, no. Huh? Now, these ones are not even selected as part of this foliage object. I don't know why. This I don't like too much. Can I lasso this? Nope. Okay. So I have to do it one by one. What? I mean, there are not many, but still it's kind of annoying. You see all these flying things? We have a bunch of flying vegetation. I think we can probably just regenerate it completely for this level. For example, here we have like 1,000,000 of those all in the same place. I don't understand why. Look at how many. There is like a bunch of 20 in one spot. Okay, I'm trying to do the most evident, but there is 1,000,000. Yeah, there is 1,000,000 here, 1,000,000. Oh my god! Why we cannot select these guys? We should be able to select them, or at least no. I don't understand when I put them to the ground if they actually become valid or not. That is something that I don't fully understand. Not completely sure what I'm doing, but I'm trying to basically select flying stuff and put it to the ground, right? So this is basically what I'm doing. Because there is a bunch of stuff that is actually below ground here. But okay, let's leave it. Let's leave it. Otherwise we continue forever, right? Let's leave it. Let's leave it. Let's leave it. I said leave it. Okay, well, okay, fuck it. Okay, so here now we have no trees anymore. We still have a bit of flying things like that, but fine. Cannot catch them. And here we need our houses, right? So we finally place some houses. So we go under what? Under things, buildings. I think we have to decide the roads and the... I mean, I think we have to start from this one, right? There is no way. We have to start from this. Why it looks smaller than... Like this is a bush, right? Let me put a character 1 second. Just to be sure that we have the right sides, because I'm not completely convinced that we have the right sides. Yeah, we have the right sides, yes. Yeah, we have the right sides. I think it's fine. Okay. So... Oops. So I think we have to start from there, right? So I don't know where that should be, but if this is the entrance, maybe this one can be on the higher ground. Yeah, maybe this one is on the higher ground, yes. So if we divide the city in two parts, where this part is the higher ground and is maybe the nicer part of the city, and it is the lower ground, which is the more common quarters, right? I think that thing should stay there, right? At the same time, I think that the buildings like the shops should be mostly in this area, right? And I think we need multiple shops. I don't know how many, but I think of these things we may have maybe 4 or 5. Okay, potentially. I think we may have 4 or 5 of this. Now, I think I will have to create roads, because without roads... maybe 4. Fuck this guy. Cannot click it. Okay. Maybe maybe 3 here and 1 above. Okay. Maybe 3 here and 1 above. Okay. Then we need the small houses, the common houses, and the nice houses. So the nice houses, I think they have to be more in the higher ground, right? These are the nice houses. So they have probably to be more in the higher ground. And I don't know how many I want of those, but I would say that 3 or 4 I think is a decent number. There can be 1 or 2 of those also on the lower ground, I think. Maybe closer to that area. We should remember that the entrance is this side. So I mean the entrance is this side. So if we put it, right? So let's say 4 shops, 1 main hall, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these 5 of these houses, and then we have the common house. The common house I think can be way more. That is the common house, right? Common house, I think we can easily have like 6 or common house we can have 6. And obviously we will put also 1 above, why not? I mean, I think we need to spread a bit more, right? So maybe this one is closer to the hall and this one is there, right? And then, I mean, we will rearrange them completely. I'm just thinking to the numbers, right? At the moment, I'm just thinking to the numbers. I'm not thinking to the position too much. I'm just thinking how many, this area, right? Okay, and then we have so it's 1 building, 2 buildings, 3 buildings, 4 buildings, and then we have the small house, right? And small house, I think we can have probably also 4 or 5 or 6. Right? And it can also be 1 above, why not? It can also be 1 above. Okay, so I think it can be, now they will not be arranged this way, right? Because we need roads and we basically need the doors to be all looking at the same, pretty much in the same direction. But I think in terms of volume, do you think that this is a decent volume or we need more? I mean, I can add more. For example, I can add 1 more shop here. So we have 1, 2, 3. I can add 1 more shop, maybe here exactly at the beginning. where the road, you know, where the road arrives. Maybe this is the first shop. I don't know what is it. If it's a tavern or a... Now, if I have to think about the roads... It's bad anyway. Okay. If I have to think about the roads... Where is GIMP? There is no GIMP? No! Oh, I see. It was on the other monitor. So if I have to think about the roads, I think that I want one large road for the... some fountains, you say? Yeah. Hey, river will be good, but if we start to make the river... I think it would be good to have a river, yes. What I'm thinking that these houses, I think they look good when they are organized a bit in a round shape. So I think actually you have small plazas, because you know they are already round. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Now here you can still go back, right? I think something like that may work. Even if the shops, I think the shop needs to have kind of a straight road, because it's a straight house, right? So what I'm saying is that, for example, right, our road goes like this, right? It goes like this, and then it goes like this, and our road goes like this, and then it goes like that, right? And he arrives here. So the point is that maybe from here, you know, there can be a place like that, and from here, from here, there can be a place like that, so that I think these houses needs to be organized around the entrance, right? So the entrance is this, the entrance is this. So basically the sail, you know, is on the other side, right? The sail is not the first thing that you see, which is a bit of a pity, I agree, but the sail is the back of the house, right? So if you go into a square where there are 3 houses and a shop like this, right? There are 3 houses and a shop, right? The only point is that the shop needs to be like, but this will be your right? This will be your thingy, your small quarter, right? I think, right? With yeah, this shop, this house, and this other house. And maybe another house next to it. I think some houses probably, oops. I think some houses probably will not be openable, right? So they will stay closed. I mean, if you really want, we can have that, right? If you really want to see the sale, we can have that, and the entrance to this house is here, next to this one, right? And so there is a small area there. Right? Now, I don't know if you want to have a garden for these houses, right? Hello, Eteralize. Hello, hello. Welcome. We are building this village. And what I was drawing, I was trying to draw the kind of the layout, right? I think the problem is that if we stay too flat, it's not really nice, right? And also I think that sometimes these people need a small garden, right? So are we thinking that these guys have like a fence? Because we have the fence, right? We have the, we did it in different way. How did we do the how did we do the fence? We did it without we did it blueprint, we did it blueprint. Because we have two ways to do fences. One is with a spline. Let me check that 1 second. Let me save this. Do we have all the houses in the proper folder or not? Not even one. Okay, fantastic. Okay, now. If I open Homestead, right? We go to Homestead 1 second. Not that fence, but this fence. Yes, exactly. This fence is part of it is flying a bit, but this fence is a landscape spline. Now, did we had fun with this landscape? Well, I think we had some trouble with these splines, right? We really had some trouble, unfortunately. Because they didn't really work as I was thinking. And so what we did, and so we created these splines, right? And these splines are actually not not a exactly, not a landscape spline, but a spline actor, right? And the spline contractor had some benefits, but he has some overhead in the management here, right? I don't know. I think both are kind of good techniques. I don't remember if I had a problem with what is this? I don't know if I had a problem with the landscape splines. I mean, it's not a big deal. Can we copy? Can we copy temporarily? Can we copy? Wood fence, huh? The only thing I can copy is this, I guess. We can do it that way. Do you think that the people will have fences in the city or not? No! I already I saved it though. I did a save all like 5 seconds ago. Oh my god, it crashed. Wow. It crashed on the spline component in Homestead. GG. What do you mean close without sanding? I would like to sand it. There is a normal crash. There is a real Unreal Engine crash, base crash. Not even a special one. Okay, so we just launched it again. Luckily, I just saved a second ago. So it's good, so good. Fence or small nature zone? No, but I'm trying to understand if it's more of a city and less of a village, right? Because if it's a village, you can have like this, you know, simple fences around and no real roads, you know, but just paths, you know, in the grass and you go. But I'm thinking if I want to have it more as a city, but I don't think the Diaboli are very organized, right? In general, I don't see one of their cities with like normal parallel roads. I don't see that. I really don't see that. I don't think they are very organized. I think they are pretty messy, right? And so I think it's probably even in a real city they will organize themselves way more organically, right? And a bit more like the Yankee. But even I think it's even more chaotic than the Yankee if I think about it. So thank God I saved. So because we can, I mean, for example, we can say, oh, this guy, which has a bigger house, right? He has a small garden here, right? It's a small whatever. And this is obviously adding to the complexity of the city. So it's making it look more like a village than not, right? So if I create my spline, I don't remember how to do it. Oh fuck, I did new landscape. No. No. Okay. Redo. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong button and I really don't want to add a new landscape. I really don't want to add a new landscape here. Landscape object should be only one. Yes, exactly. I don't remember how to add the spline. So you go under splines and you do what? Control point, import select, add, but it is not splines. There is, I don't remember how to do it. Shift click. Okay. Yes, like that. Okay, easy. Control click actually. So if you do like boom, 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 and boom, okay. So these are our points. Now the the scale of this thing is insane. And it should really be smaller. Why is not selecting all the points? Because he made it a separate spline. Oh my god. You're serious? This spline is not the same spline? Because I didn't click the last object. Okay, I see. I believe in you. You can do it. Okay, so if I do that, right? And then I take the wood fence, whatever. And we have different fences, but I think we will have to create one specific for this race, right? So if I do that, and then I say that it is aligned, where was the alignment? Where was the alignment? Was the alignment on the segment, maybe? No. Wait. Is the width the problem? No, it's not. It is only the... I'm missing a piece. There was the... Huh? No, apart from the tangent and shit, but there was the X and Y and Z rotation, no? Why I cannot find it anymore? Why is not doing what it should do? It's like if there is something hidden here that I don't see. Was there another way? I don't understand what is going on. It's not replicating the mesh. I think the mesh was not... Then the mesh was on the... Ah, yes, there it is. Okay. The mesh is not on the control point. The mesh... Okay, let me delete that. The mesh is not on the control point. The mesh is on the spline. On the segment. On the segment. On the segment. Okay, well, that is kind of weird, but fine. Now the scale. I don't remember if the problem was the scale or the problem was... Yeah, it could be the scale. Okay, now it's doing something. Okay, now it's doing something. Now it's doing something. Okay, all this mess. Sorry, but just to because but is a good way to do it, right? Because now, if you want, you know, you can do this, right? And this thing becomes, you know, multiple pieces, right? So basically, you can. So the question is, assuming that we create a specific, do we want these houses to have their own garden or area like that, or you don't see it? Because we can create, you know, a number of those, and each one has its own entrance. We can even use this to create road borders, right? Like I was thinking. Yeah. Can I copy a spline or not? If I select all the segments... No, if I select all the control points and then I... no, it lets you move one at a time. It looks... well, maybe not. No, I can. But it's moving it, it's not duplicating it. Yeah, it's moving it, it's not duplicating it. Even if I press Alt, it's not duplicating it. No! How to duplicate a spline? How to duplicate a landscape spline? Yes, you can duplicate it. Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V. Okay. After selecting all the control points, clicking on the segment. So I have to do all segments first. No, it's not working, my bro. It's not doing it. Hit the control points. Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V. No, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V is not working, bro. Anyone knows how to do it? It seems there is no copy. Why that guy said Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V? I mean, he said that, but it's not true. If I do Ctrl+V, it does nothing. No, it's not. Okay, anyway, we can recreate it. I mean, it's very simple to create a new one, right? So, but the point is, do we want, right, these buildings to have a sort of garden? I mean, if we do, it means that we need way more space, right? So, for example, This one may not even be like this, but this one may be like this. It may be here, right? Maybe here, so it's even more chaotic. And then this guy has this guy, you know, goes there, and then here, right? And maybe the entrance is somewhere here. Right, so like the real entrance to the house is this, but I don't know if I see them having a garden. How to do what? I want to duplicate this spline. Hello, Cluedots. I want to duplicate this spline. So I select all the control points, and then I want to copy paste. But if I copy and then I click like here and I paste, it's not doing anything unless it's placing it like in an impossible location. I don't know, maybe it's placing it in 0, 0 somewhere, so now I'm full of splines scattered around the universe. But which kind of fences we have available? Fence. I think we need to create a new one, by the way. We have these ones that are the ones of the main city. So these ones obviously we cannot use, I would say. I mean, it would make no sense. This one would make no sense, right, in this area. This one will be, I mean, they are kind of nice, but they are completely off topic. And we have these ones, but also they are completely off topic. We have these ones, but they are completely off topic. So we cannot really use this one. I think we need to, if we want the fences, we need to invent a new one just for the city. Ah, by the way, let me try to see if I want to add... so if I have like the road here, right? Landscape, paint, cobblestone. So if I have a kind of a road right here, and I mean, we can create a road object, right? It will be actually fairly easy to do. I mean, we can still use the spline, right? We can still use the spline. So in theory, we could reuse some element of this. We could. I'm thinking, guys, but I have an idea. I just need to make it real. So the idea would be very simple. The idea would be, and it may work actually if we do it with a spline, right? It may work. So if we do this, and then we do this. And then, I don't know if we want it square. Do we want it square or do we want it... Yeah, I think we want it square. It is what? 2 meters by 2 meters, huh? Make a new spline and paste the points. Nah, that's a good point, actually. Let me try. So we create a new spline. Well, but it would paste it on this one. Okay, anyway. Let me try. Manage spline. So if I want to create a new spline, I just control click right here. So it is a new spline. So what you're saying is saying go here, select the control points, control copy, then click on this guy and paste. No, Paste is doing nothing. It's doing absolutely nothing. PT. Okay, go here, select the segments, copy the segments, and paste it on top of this. No. Go here, select all the control points, and click on duplicate. Edit, duplicate. Ah, it did something. Uh-oh, but now we have ghost control points with no segments. No. Well, duplicate is kind of working, but it's breaking it. I would avoid doing it because I think it may do some damage. But anyway, it was a good idea. So we do this, right? And now we can make it nicer. But the point would be, what if we have this, right? And this is right? And I don't know the sides, right? The sides may be... Now the problem will be this part, because I will have to subdivide it again, right? If we want to do what I'm thinking, I will have to subdivide it into a lot. Yeah, but I think it's fine. So if we subdivide it into how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, exactly. And then I do something like this. 4 were enough. Then I do something like this. No, I knew it. Okay, as a test is fine. Let's leave it there, and then I will remove it. Right? And now I say, oh, this thing in the middle. This thing in the middle is textured with a standard floor, let's say pavement or whatever, or street. Let's call it street, right? So this is street. Well, basically everything here should be street except we don't need the back. All the back we can delete. All the back we can delete, yes. So all this is why the extrusion went like stupid. Fuck. And this is the gems, right? You know it already. You know already what I'm doing, right? You know already. You managed to do it? Wow. How? You frantically clicked on everything until it did it, huh? That's a good technique. Okay, so now, I mean, I don't know if I want the wall. I don't know if I want the wall thing to be this way, right? But you know, maybe. Okay, so we have two options. We have option one, which is like this, which I think it will be really too much. Or option two, which is only option two, which is only this piece, right? So basically just an insert, right? Just an insert here. On the road. And then if we want to be a bit cheeky, we can do something like this, right? And make it different, right? Just because we can. And then we can have, so this part will be granite. Well, actually this could be granite easy, but the main floor, I think, should be something else. I think the main floor should be something else. Should be something that we design specifically, I think. Right? Kind of. Now it's not UV mapped, right? So it's looking stupid because we didn't UV map it yet. So but it's just to get the feeling, right? And this one will be the street, right? The normal thing. Now, can also this be granite, or do you think that this should be street? I mean, if it's the wall border, maybe could be. Maybe could be granite. And now here we have the chance to what the hell is going on in this life? It's doing it that stupidly because we have the endings, right? And the endings need to be seamed separately. And this one will be visible only, come on, visible only where the road ends, right? But anyway, let's see if this produces something. Okay, I don't know yet. Maybe it doesn't. I will need that very soon, Cluedots, because I will need it very soon because I will have a lot of these things to create. Select one point of your spline. You mean control point. Click segments on detail. Okay, Control C. Click landscape. What do you mean landscape? Like the landscape object? Click Control V. Click points. Click the icon to move. I will try in a second. It's not very clear, but I will try. Why? Why is still messing up like if there is a missing seam? I don't understand this. What is this? What is this? That? Why? Why cannot just open it, right? Why cannot just... I mean, is it double or... No, it's not double. Why cannot just open this? I don't get it. There is something fishy. Object as non-uniform scale. Come on, non-uniform scale. You silly thing. Ah, much better. Okay, it was the scale. It was the scale. There was it was the scale that was like doing weird things. Okay, now. Okay, now we have to decide. We have to decide this part, right? But this part is kind of easy because it's basically one block, so I can just unwrap it normally, and this will just work, right? This will just work. Yes, will just work with the only difference that the ending. The ending, I don't know. I think the ending we can probably put outside of this. Yeah, that would be probably the best. Yes, I will do this. I will just scale it so that that end stays outside of the texture. So it's still tileable, is horizontally tileable, right? And this piece stays out. Okay, now we need to decide what we have here. Basically, if I do this, select, yeah, exactly. We can also make them bigger, eh? We can also make them bigger. Okay, it is a test, guys. It's a test. It's a test. Is a test. As any creation at the beginning, it is a bit. It's a lot of trial and error, okay? So we don't know if we look good or we look bad. Do we want one of those to be white, or do we want like always one side to be colored one way? I don't know. Okay, let's try like that. Well, I can actually make this larger. I think we can even make the middle maybe. The middle be the nice part. Yeah, maybe like this is a bit too little. And also I think it should probably go down, no? Or not? I'm thinking if I want to reverse it, right? So to have this part being the glass, and oh wow, all of that. Oh my. Well, all of that is a lot of money. Is a lot of glass. Maybe we can do this only the main road, right? Maybe the normal roads do not have that. It definitely looks better this way. Definitely looks better this way. Interesting idea. I don't know. I'm just trying kind of randomly, boys. Oh, we can also have the border, by the way, because if we position this properly, right? If we position this properly, we will have the border, you see? Border. Yep. If we position it, if we scale it properly, we have border. We have border. Now, it's a bit of a pity they will be identical everywhere, right? But unfortunately, I mean, if we too much. Okay, let me try 1 second this way and see what happens, okay? So if I export this and I make it our, this one would be called what? Diaboli Street. Diaboli Street 1, okay. Diaboli Street 1. So if I, where are we? Here. If I import it in our things, buildings, Diaboli, import, no. Where is it? Okay. Export. This directory. Okay, better. Now I have it. We called it what? Diaboli Street, Diaboli Street 1. Okay, Diaboli Street 1. Okay. Diaboli Street 1. And now if on Street 1 we use the Diaboli glass window, and here we use the granite, and now the big question is what to use on the street. But I think on the street we have plenty of tileable. We have plenty of tileable thingies, right? So that we can use as like that, for example, right? So we have plenty of, I think. Maybe that one is not really there, but we have plenty of. Let me see. We have to go tileable materials, stone, and texture, right? And see which one could be a decent. Well, this one is the one that we use in Idla, right? So maybe this one. I mean, if we can create one, but if we want to use one that really looks like a street, is this one, floor Idla, right? Floor Idla. What is this? Yeah, is this? Is this? It's a bit too heavy. Right. Floor 05. floor 05. Not bad. It's just not centered, but the centering we can fix it, right? The centering we can the centering well, yeah, because we are not taking the full texture here. I think that's the kind of the problem. So I think we have to stretch it until we take the full texture here. Probably. Maybe yes, maybe no. Yeah, now it's centered, right? So it could be something like this. Now, I don't know, it's just a test. It's just a test. So now I can say, oh, I have my thingy. And I go, right, whatever. And now I want, well, apart from the thing that is by default, this. The half width is insane. Well, maybe that's too little. Okay. And now we do what? And now we assign to the segments our new mesh that is Diaboli Street. Okay. The other way. On the Y, yes. Is giant. Is absolutely giant. Right? I mean, it's giant in every possible. No. Well, anyway. Doesn't really. But I mean, we can, yeah, because I think we made it square, right? In reality, one block should not be square. One block should probably be, I mean, if you are making a road, right? One block should be larger, should be like 4 by 2, right? Not 2 by 2. I don't manage to do it again. I did it 5 times in a row and cannot. Oh my god. Yeah, when I select the segment by end from end to start, it works from start to end. It doesn't. Oh my god. But yeah, the question I have for you is, do you think that a road like that would be okay or not? Or it looks too much like Mario Kart, right? Well, it looks a bit like Mario Kart, I agree. Let me see the typical Mario Kart road. Typical Mario Kart road is this. Very similar. Very, 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 very similar. Very similar to Mario Kart, boys. I think unfortunately I think the answer is no. I mean, it was like a good try, right? Good try, but I mean, we can try it here in front of this building, but I think the answer is probably no. Like if we do just the main road like that, but I don't know, it looks a bit shit. I don't know. I mean, it looks like out of place. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it looks like it's coming from another universe. It looks like it's coming from a different universe, right? In front of this building. I don't know, it's weird. The idea is kind of okay, but the implementation is shit. I mean, the idea is kind of good, so I think we can have something like that, and we can do all the streets in one chunk, right? But I don't know. I don't know, guys. I mean, it looked like a good idea, but it doesn't look right. I mean, it just looks. I mean, I think we can remove that, right? I can just change the color. So I can remove the glass and just make it all granite, for example, right? So that it's just a street without the thingy. Without the thingy. But I don't know. I mean, it's also the texture of the street that doesn't look like a street, right? It's the granite. It's very possible. It's also this that in reality is the inside of a kitchen, right? This floor is used in one of the taverns inside the kitchen, so probably is not really the best, right? I mean, you can try this one. She's very rough. Oh shit, this one is a problem. No, this one is not possible. Because this one in theory is styled the other way. Not even. It's styled, yeah, well, yeah, the other way is styled for sure, but then he has one side that is dark, I don't know why. No, but I'm saying this floor, right? This floor, where is this floor? This floor is called what? Okay, GG. Interesting. This floor is not used by anything. So we have a floor that we don't use. Why? Okay, this floor. Walls E. But is this tileable? Walls E, walls I. Walls E, walls I. Walls E. This one. Why they are all non-tileable? Shit. Because they are tileable in the other direction, right? So I just have to do this, right? Correct? I don't know. Yes. I think the borders on the side are bad. I think the problem are the borders because these borders are more of a, I don't know what is it, like a modern thing. I think in medieval, I mean, no one would spend the money to create this border for nothing, right? It doesn't really make sense to have such a border. Why you want to have that border? So that all the rain will feel here and you will not able to walk? I mean, that's completely stupid. So the problem, I think, is I think that the border is a bad idea. I think the border is stupid. It's not. Border, no. Border, no border. No border. Now, if we do no border, bling glong. Hello, Devro. Hey, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Hello, hello. It's midnight though, so I will go very soon. But hi, thank you. How are you guys? I can stay a bit more for you. How are you guys? We are trying to compose this village, right, which is made of all these weird houses that we made. But we are struggling a bit to decide how the road should look like, right? I mean, if roads should be roads or roads should just be path in the... Should just be path, right? And nothing else. Now, this will never work, obviously, because it will not be tileable in any possible way. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we have to fix here because now this was designed for something else, right? So this was not designed for this. Why is saying that he cannot merge the vertexes, by the way? Considering all of them are... much better. Hello, hello. Hello, Woogie Face. Hey, welcome. How things are going? They're going good. We did a lot of stuff. The next release, which potentially will be this weekend, we have the ability to upload the drawings in game. We have the visualization of the sketches. We have the new system for the plants, and we have potentially this new village, right? If we finish it, they will go in game with the next release. So yeah, we're making progress. I think it's tough as usual, right? But but we, I mean, it's a lot of work, but I think we're making progress. So yeah, I think I'm happy about it. Okay, let's see. Now I basically flattened the thingy. But yeah, we have to decide how to make this street. Yeah, so now it's fucked anyway. How is it possible that it's wrong? Because it was seamed. Because this was seamed. That's why. Yeah, I think we're making good progress. And yeah, the problem is that we need yeah, we need this to be exactly, and then we have to rotate it 90 degrees again, right? Otherwise, I was trying to make this road a bit fancy with the a bit fancy with the granite thingy. And with the glass, but I think that the result is not very good. I think the result looks a bit stupid. I mean, we can have a road like that, right? And we can change it as we want, but I mean, I think it's better probably than, I mean, it's similar to this one, right? Do you prefer it in, do you prefer a mesh? I mean, the beauty of the mesh is that if we add more points and we bend it, right? It will bend. So it's bending down, it's bending to the left, to the right, it's bending whenever you want, right? You just have the, just need to have the proper landscape. But we could make this road as we want, right? The annoyance is that it needs to match the landscape. So if the landscape is not matching, yeah, you get this, right? Which obviously we can fix by tweaking the landscape. It's actually fairly easy to do, right? But I think roads anyway are needed. I think we need roads somehow. I mean, I don't know if it's this texture or another texture, but I think that we need roads, and I think they have to be different from the landscape ones, which are basically this, which are very, very bland, are very light, you know, not characterized enough, right? I think is needed. I think we need roads. I mean, this texture is not too bad anyway. The problem is that it's used, I think this one is a wall. I think this one is a wall that we use in GOG. Some heavily displaced bigger cobblestones would be nice maybe, consider the heavily and very organized. You mean to have these stones here? Oh, by the way, where are the stones? Huh? Ah, no, because it's too low. Wait, it's just because it's not. Okay, it's just not fitting. You mean to have some of these stones as part of the mesh, or just to have some random stones here and there? I need to think about this. And then we need the NPC, guys, huh? So you need to start to create the NPC. We need the NPC. If it all begin to go in another direction, please to get time to go to sleep. What is an ALM direction? All direction. Part of the mesh may be like bigger natural cobblestone put together instead of a very organized and neat street, the most perfect square. I don't know. Remember that we also have our giant... let me see how they look, actually. Our giant arches. No? Where are the arches? Boom. Oh wow. This one is small because this one is the... This one was wrongly imported, right? So in reality this should be this, yeah. So for example, does this arch fit here or not? We need a... we don't have a lantern holder here. No. Well, I think the lantern will be here at the top, right? Will be here. Will be like connected to this, right? We need a lantern holder that comes down from here. But anyway, do you think that this actually makes any sense or not? Medium, eh? Medium sense. Like, not really a lot. It looks a bit weird, but that we know already, eh? We know already that because the main road, right? This main road, I would like to have. I mean, in theory, I wanted to have also a fountain of some kind, but... Hello, down there. I don't understand exactly why this thing is not flat, but considering I flattened the ground completely, but maybe it's the... Maybe is the spline that is not flat. Yeah, I think so. I think it's the spline at the moment that is not the same height of that guy. Do I have the Z? Yeah, I have the Z. 12,000 something. Ah. Well. He has a tangent of some kind or what? It's impossible. If this is flat, right? How can this thing go down? Anyway, you can pull it up a bit. You know what is the pity is that the sail is at the back, right? So in theory I have to put this house this way if I want the door to be facing the street, or I can put it this way and then have the fence all around. So that this guy has his own garden or something, right? Yeah, one of the annoying things of these splines is that you always have to switch between... I think this thing is a tangent coming in. Because in theory it is completely flat, but fine. Is it? Oh no, now it is. Okay. I don't know, I'm experimenting a bit, right? I'm not really sold yet on any possible way. I mean, I'm just experimenting a bit, seeing what is the result, how it looks. I'm just trying to understand what is the right way. I'm just trying to understand what is the right way. Okay, let me try to use the copy. Where is the copy? The copy is you need to select the sprite icon of the spline and not the regular control point. Landscape anywhere. I don't manage to do it again. Select the segment by end from end to start. It works from end. It doesn't. Oh my god. Did you finalize a technique or not? Because I would like to copy this. So you said from start to end, select what? Select the segments of the control point. Oh, I did a mess. I can select the segments, yes. And then Control C, and then click on the landscape. So you mean outside of the thingy. And then Control V. No, Control V doesn't do anything for me. Like zero. But anyway, it's quick enough. It's quick enough to recreate it. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I can. I'll never find it again. What was the name of that fence? GG. Oh, we also have this one. What is it? Oh wow. What? Because it probably is not ending properly or what? Maybe it's the scale. No, I think it's not. I think this fence is not aligned. This fence is just randomly created. So it's not. Yeah, exactly. It's not aligned in any direction. Pity because it's not too bad, but. I mean, we can fix it if you really want. We also have this small wall, actually. Fence wall 02. We used it in another village, though. Fence wall 01. Fence wall 02. Fence wall. Boop. It is all stone. But is it good? I mean, it fits a bit better because this is stone and this is stone, but saying that it looks good, I don't know. Probably not. It's annoying when you have the landscape splines that you have to continuously switch between landscape and non-landscape to actually move the other objects. I think anyway a fence made of stone looks probably better. I thought you were going to sleep. No. You need to find a large space. Will be nice to have a square. Now here we don't really have the space for a square, but I can move this thing back, right? And we can have a square here, right? Which I think anyway would be a good idea. Now, how to make a square out of this tile, I think is impossible because we don't have this thing tileable. But in theory here there could be a giant square. And it could be a border like that, right? It's so annoying to move the splines. You never know how to do it exactly. Okay, fuck it. So we could have a thing, right? Fence wall 02. Fence wall 02. Oh wow, that's interesting. Slightly better. Way better. I don't know. Here we need to make big thinking. Here we need some big thinking, boys, to make this thing look decent. Probably we need to create something else. We need to create a new. So this could be a wall square, right? So this could be a square. Control points. What is the huh? I don't understand. If I change the control point half width, is this making the... Yeah, it is. is making the tank super large. Yeah. No, because the control points are so small that are nearly impossible to select, so that's the issue. Let's remember also that this thing is 3 entrances, right? So in theory, this thing is 3 entrances. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 at the back. So so it should really be in the middle. Right, I think this thing needs to have roads coming from every direction. So it should have, probably a road that goes into this, a road that goes in the middle, and so on, right? Yeah. Can I split a segment multiple times or no? But yeah, but it will be overlapping, eh? Yeah, it will be overlapping like this. So it's not really a great idea, actually. Yeah, you can have multiple segments in the same spline, but it's generating kind of a weird. But yes, we can have. The only problem is that we need more space for this monster. Because even if I make what sides? The sides of the stone is a bit off or too regular. It would be nice if they use leftovers to build the fence. So priority for good stone, house, road, fence, random decoration. Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. Yeah, this is something that we got from another village, basically. But they are already fairly random, though, you see? But we got this from another village, yes. But you know, we have it there, so it's kind of free and not too bad. I can check others. We may have others. So this one are the one that just came to me. No. So the point could be that we have, I don't know if it should be that long, probably not. But the point could be that we have here at the front. Here at the front, a kind of a plaza area, maybe with trees. We can put trees here, right? On the side, you can have 3 different entrances. I think it would be nice if the entrances are really going to different parts of the city. I think it looks a bit weird, but I think this building is weird anyway, right? So what I'm thinking of, wait, something like this, right? So that will arrive there. This one will arrive. This one will arrive at the same height, right? Same place, like probably here or so. How can I select that? How can I select that control point now? Impossible. Is inside the thingy. I see. If I go underground, I see it. Right. And then this building then comes here with his light. So the building comes like here, And you really have a separation, right? So you have one road here, which is the main. Then the road that comes to this guy from the side. Do you think it makes sense or no? Or it should just be on a single plaza? It's so annoying to select the control points. Why did they make it bigger? Why? Why? I don't think it should be there. I think it should be probably here, right? No, I made 4 points. No. Well, here I don't even know. Here maybe it can go whatever direction. And here you can have trees, right? I'm still trying to create this weird version. This weird version. Why this one is not the same as this one? Well, because it's missing points. I mean, it's not exactly the same, but we can make it then exactly the same, right? So you could have this entrance like that. The two light. I mean, lights obviously everywhere. So lights on that side, on this side, and maybe some foliage here, or even a fountain, like you said, or something visible. Now, in terms of bushes, we don't have. We have small trees though. We have like this one. I think this one is relatively. Huh? We can scale them down. Does it feel like Christmas? Does it feel like Christmas a bit? Maybe. I don't know if we want to plant them exactly, you know, the same. Probably yes. I don't know. I mean, something that gives even more, you know, power to the entrance. They are Diaboli, they don't need to make sense. Okay. So the priority for goods. I guess it depends on the building. It has a single purpose or multi-purpose, like 3 entrances for 3 different purposes, like a single building living in different parts of the settlement. But in theory, is a town hall, kind of a town hall. So in floor 05 mat, we changed it. I don't think so. So when you go in, right? When you go in, you are basically in the building, and all the entrances are together. So I don't think he has a purpose. You know, that every piece has a different purpose or something. I don't think so. Every section, I don't think every section is a. We will need a lot of lights. I think we need like torches on the side or magical lights or whatever, because otherwise... I'm getting sleepy. Oh wow, that's a light. There's some plants. Bah, 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 bah. Bah, 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 bah. Yeah, but I think the idea of having this building like the center of the city, I think is a good idea. I think I will have, I think I have to redo this somehow, because what I'm thinking is that this guy should actually be in the middle and have roads that goes from every door, because we have 4 doors, right? So I think how it's positioned now is not good enough. It's not good, because I think I had this idea of saying, oh, that building, right, needs to be in the high ground. But now that I think about it, this building is so important, right, that I think it should be in the middle of the city. And then having roads that goes outside from every angle, right? So you will have so yes, you have a road that goes like that, a road that goes like this, a road that goes again like this, and then a road that goes like that, right? And here you can have, and here you can have trees, right? Here you can have trees, three, and there can be benches, right? There can be small benches there where people can sit. So I think that this needs to be like a garden developed around this building, right? So there can be small benches where you can sit. And so if we do this, what I want to do, I want to canvas sides, yeah. So if we do this, then this, okay, didn't do what I want. I don't know, I didn't do shit. Yeah, exactly. So this becomes the center of the village, right? And so these houses potentially will be... No, what is going on? These houses will be also on the other side, right? I mean, maybe not all of them, but some of them. Maybe some. And yeah, I think I need to rethink the I need to rethink the organization of the city. I need to rethink the organization of the city. I mean, and here obviously can split, right? So, but I think the main area should be this one, because this building is so important. I mean, it's so evident, right? And he has so many entrances that would be stupid to, like, for example, this entrance at the back, right? Like it is now, is finishing on top of on a wall, right? And it doesn't make any sense. I think they should be really the center of the city. It should be the center of the city. So in theory, you know, if we go a bit brutal, I'm just going super flat, right? Just going super flat. Now the problem will be, how the hell now do I move the splines, right? Can I move them? Not at all. These splines are annoying anyway. The splines created with the landscape are annoying compared to the ones created with the... with the blueprints. What is doing? Select all the spline. How can I move a spline? Okay, like this. It goes into that stupid mode where I cannot move. Like now I cannot move it, right? Now there is no gizmo, I cannot move it. So I do this, I do this, I do this, it doesn't do it. I do this, it doesn't do it. I click on one of the thingies, now it does it, but it's only one. So now I click on control and now it moves it all, right? It's so weird. It's working sometimes. It's working sometimes. And now I have to select this one. Oh, Jesus, who invented this thing is a madman. Maybe there is a better way, I don't know, like you select the spline not in non-edit mode, because this is basically what I'm asking, right? That I select one control point and then I select all of them and it's in non-edit. Like now it kind of worked actually, but I don't know. Why we still have this thing going down if it's a flat terrain? That's be weird. Do we have a rotation? Yeah, I think we have a rotation actually. Yeah, I think we have a rotation. Some of these points have a... Oh wow, well, this one is really off. But anyway, I think I have to go. I think I have to go, but yeah, the idea... This in theory is the same height, but it's not. Okay, it's not the same height. Ah, finally. So... okay, so that guy comes here in the middle. That guy comes here in the middle. And we keep the... I mean, here in the middle. And we have this idea of the garden around. So in theory can also be... well, I think I like to have some fences that are splitting it. Maybe can be fences that are less... I think I'm understanding how to move these things, by the way. I think I managed to understand how to move these things. So basically the trick is select one control point and click on this. Don't touch anything else and you have them selected. But you have to start from a control point. If you don't start from a control point... no, control point W and then all control points and then you can move it. So let's imagine this. Now, if I imagine this, can I have a house? Can I have a house in this area or is it a bad idea? Well, I can. I can have a house here. I mean, it's a bit in the middle of the park, right? So maybe this house will actually look this way. Yeah, so the entrance is not on the park, right? And then we will have... did we lose the trees or what? What happened? Oh wow, the trees went underground. Why? Why? Yeah, I think I want to do it this way. Do you agree, guys, to have this building in the middle and have the whole city around it? I think it's the best way. I think it's the best way. So this will be in the middle. I think I destroyed... did I destroy everything? Kind of, yes, a bit. But no, but I think the height is still correct. Yeah, but I think I would like to have that building there. Now, I think that the shops, these are the shops, right? This is one of the shops. Where do they go to do their pee and poopy? I never asked myself this question. I don't think it's very relevant. I mean, we said that we need a river. I don't know if these houses really want to be on this main road, right? I don't think they want to be on the main road. Now here we need to decide again if the main road is just for, I mean, what is the main road for, right? That is something we need to decide. And basically now, if I could copy this, but I cannot, but I can, well, maybe we can just do, maybe we can just go around like if we go there, right? Should we? Anyway, I think this idea of the road is not too bad. Obviously, being a mesh is a bit annoying because you have really a step here at the end, right? So when you have to match it with this house, I think it may be not super simple to match, but yeah, because in theory this thing is a floor, right? but there is the yeah, and he also has steps here. They go down. So anyway, I think we may find a way. I don't know exactly why these things are here, but it's fine. No, that would have been too easy. Huh. Okay. I think I have to go, guys. I stayed a bit more because we had the raid from Devro, and you know, since more people joined, I wanted to show you a bit of what I'm doing. But yeah, I think we may. So yeah, I think the city may revolve. We can destroy here on the left. I mean, it's not a problem, right? So we can just flatten it completely. Wow. Well, maybe not that much. Yeah, we can decide what to have there. At the moment, it's just random stuff, just random everything. But yeah. Yeah, I think it should be this way. I was thinking differently at the beginning, but now, yeah, this will be the center of everything. There will be these two roads that if I can make, yeah, but I think like this is okay. There will be a garden, basically gardens, benches, and no benches. We have benches, unfortunately. they are very specific style, right? Like this. So I don't know, we have to decide how to, or we put these ones which are super simple, so they basically adapt to any style. Probably is the best idea. Yeah, probably yes. So we can put some benches here between the trees, you know, and some tables or some stuff. I don't know, I have to think about it, but I think we can. So this can be a place where people meet, right? So it's kind of a cool place. There is a house there. A cool place where people meet, and so basically this will be the plaza, right? We can also, and now in terms of shops, yeah, the shop, I think the shops may want to be on this area, because people, so probably more than houses here we may have shops. I don't know, like this guy, but if we have it here this way, right, that we may, then I guess the city should extend a bit more on this direction, huh? What is, we don't have anything here, so we can destroy everything, right? We can really take over this place completely, right? So this can become a mountain, but far away. And oh wow, it is becoming a mess. Why the tool strength is so insane? Well, because it's a bigger brush. That's the reason. Anyway, the mountain can be moved, and this area can become flat, and it will host our it will host more city. Yeah, I think we need more space, because if we put shops like on the side like this, then I'm thinking that you need more houses, right? You need more houses here. It's too late. Oh my god, it's 1 o'clock. Holy shit. Tomorrow I don't have to wake up early. That's the good thing. But still. Okay, I have to decide. I think anyway, having a road that is actually 3D kind of helps to make it look more evident, to make it you know, be more real. Yeah, so I think it's cool that when you arrive, you see the sails, right? When you arrive in the village, you see the sails, and then certain direction you see some, other direction you see others. I think it's okay. Yeah, but basically it will be like this, guys. It will be like this. We will develop it at the back. We will develop it a bit here on the side and here. And that's it. Okay, I have to go, guys. Super late. Oh my god. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the raid again, Devro. If you want to click on follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, that's a good idea. Also remember that our game is actually released, so you can just go here to our website and you can click on download, and you can play it for Windows, for Linux, and for Mac. And maybe we will have a release this weekend, an update release, but I don't know, maybe the next weekend. Depending how fast we progress on this village, right? How quickly we can assemble it, and when we think that is good enough. So with that said, bye bye. See you tomorrow evening, 9:30 p.m. European time as usual. Same place. Have fun. Bye.